Starters flag raised. And they're off for the opener. The Betfred Watch Sky Sports in our shops. Novices hurdle, 2 miles and 6 furlongs, and they'll jump 13 flights. Imperial Bay leads towards the first of them from De Vous à Moi. And the white jacket Testify on the outside, and the 2 shades of blue diamonds taking a keen hold early is Seymour Lights, as Imperial Bay led over the first, just ridden into the second by David Bass, and the horse jumped it well. One of 2 runners for Ben Pauling here this afternoon. Testify is on the outside under Will Kennedy, with the 4-time winning chaser De Vous à Moi, the red and white under Danny Cook on the inner, and Ryan Nicol on Seymour Lights. Already the winner of the best turned out prize beforehand is last of the 4, as Imperial Bay looking to do what he did at Chepstow last time up, last month, and make all, with Testify a length away on the outside. De Vous à Moi is next, and then Seymour Lights. Here is the third, and good jumps are all 4 there. Testify on the outside of Imperial Bay, and Testify made all the running when he won himself last time up at Bangor. But today it is Imperial Bay that takes them along. De Vous à Moi having his first run over hurdles for quite some time. His last one was at Auteuil in France almost 3 years ago now. He's on the inside at the moment, maybe just shading second now, with Testify in 3rd place, and Seymour Lights is at the back as they're into the straight, and 3 hurdles await them here, numbers 4, 5 and 6. And it's Imperial Bay, just a bit green in front, looking around, and David Bass again fires him into that. Jumped it nicely. Testify is on his outside within a half length. De Vous à Moi, the white face on the inner, and Seymour Lights, who's made a habit of upsetting the odds in his 2 runs so far this season, as they come to the middle one in the home straight. Imperial Bay and Testify. Better jump from Testify, and almost landed ahead of Imperial Bay, who was again just shaken along on landing to get the lead back. So this flight in another circuit will be the last. Imperial Bay is going back and forth. Again, just out-jumped by Testify over that, and Will Kennedy just has a narrow advantage, but happy to take back and just sit behind Imperial Bay, or almost alongside, in fact, with De Vous à Moi in 3rd. And lastly, Seymour Lights, a 66-to-1 winner at Kelso last month on very testing ground, and he's since run very well in one of the trial races on Musselburgh's big day since. He's last of the 4 at the moment. As on the outside, it is Imperial Bay with De Vous à Moi going up the inner. Testify in 3rd place as they embark on a full circuit. And still Seymour Lights at the back in the Betfred Watch Sky Sports in our shops novices hurdle. The black jacket Imperial Bay. David Bass looking for winner number 36 of the season. De Vous à Moi on the inner, running for Sue Smith. Testify just tracks them, along with Seymour Lights as they race towards the hurdle on the side of the course. Still a little way from it. And this will be number 7. Cards very much yet to be played here. De Vous à Moi on the right, on the left, Imperial Bay. Testify and Seymour Lights in behind. Coming into this, not much to choose between the 2 of them. Testify jumped left there, and just slightly inconvenient Seymour Lights at the back of the field, as De Vous à Moi just has the lead now to Imperial Bay in 2nd. Testify is in 3rd, and still it'd only be 3 lengths first to last, with Seymour Lights travelling comfortably at the back. Testify giving £4 and upwards to his 3 rivals here. Is just in behind at the moment of the front 2. Imperial Bay again just nudged along. De Vous à Moi moving nicely on his inner. Testify and still Seymour Lights at the back. Completed a full circuit. This was their first, and they jump it, De Vous à Moi, really well. That was now their 8th, as they run on quickly towards the 9th. Testify just shuffled back to last as Seymour Lights improves, getting over that one. Again, 4 clean jumps. De Vous à Moi matching strides with Imperial Bay. Seymour Lights on the inner, and Testify was just nudged along briefly by Will Kennedy, who sits on 50 winners for the season. And again, you wouldn't want to pick the winner at this stage as they run towards the 10th flight and the 4th last. In the centre, Imperial Bay, now just pushed along. De Vous à Moi, Testify there on the outer, and still waiting Ryan Nicol on Seymour Lights as they run towards 4 out, coming into it now. And the leader there was maybe just Testify. Imperial Bay, De Vous à Moi's got the inner, and now just shaken up in last is Seymour Lights as they make the run back towards home. De Vous à Moi, Seymour Lights improves improving. Imperial Bay has faded and dropped back to last, and Testify also looks in a bit of trouble here as De Vouamois and Seymour Lights now emerging as the danger as they turn into the home straight. They've gone 6 clear of Testify, looking well beaten, and Imperial Bay last of the 4. So these two go on to duel it out now. Testify hanging as it is. De Vouamois and Seymour Lights running to 3 out. De Vouamois on the right, on the left. Seymour Lights jumped it well, and now organised by Ryan Nicholl. Gives him a couple of reminders, but it's still De Vouamois that leads. The second just hanging in behind. De Vouamois fighting hard here and has gone about 4 clear of Seymour Lights as they come towards the second last. De Vouamois, he just put himself right over that. He jumped it well. He's 5 lengths clear of Seymour Lights in second, clear of Testify and Imperial Bay. So coming to the last furlong and the final flight, it's De Vouamois, the better known as a chaser. He gets over it okay. He is tired. He's 7 lengths clear of Seymour Lights, and then Testify, who's running on again, clattering it in last position, Imperial Bay. But it's De Vouamois has surely done enough to win here. Is 50 yards away from the finishing post. Testify running back on into second, but it's De Vouamois that wins for Danny Cook and Sue Smith. Testify second, third Seymour Lights, who didn't get home, and Imperial Bay last of the 4.
First number 4, De Vouamois. Second number 1. Third number 3. The fourth horse number 2. The result of the Betfred Watch Sky Sports in our shops novices hurdle race. First number 4, De Vouamois. Second number 1, Testify. Third number 3, Seymour Lights. The fourth horse number 2, Imperial Bay. The distance is 10 lengths and 1 3/4 lengths. 10 lengths and 1 3/4 lengths.
The starting price is first number 4, De Vouamois at 5 to 1, second number 1, Testify at 2 to 1.